What's good, fam? We back at it with another video, man. We're gonna be reacting to another Conway movie villain versus the actual villain, bruh. Part 4, man. I think I missed like part 2, so I'm gonna look for it and I'll go back and do it. But yeah, man, I see some folks up here. Rest in peace to the great James Earl Jones. You know. So yeah, man, let's jump straight into this one, man.
What's up, y'all? It's Conway, and I'm back with another Real Villains Part 4. Thank you for all the continued support. It's greatly appreciated. We're at 7,000 subscribers now, and I just wanted to say thank y'all.
I'm smoking grits and selling chickens, call that painted living. It's Gucci. Living's on the chain with the V cuts. Living's on the chain.
Coming in at number 5, I had to bring Friday back to this countdown.
Why?
Because, bruh, as we know, Debo is the real villain and the hood menace.
But I already know where he gonna go. He going with the pops. He going with John Witherspoon. I already know where he going.
That's my fight, punk!
Oh, God, what's your hurt?
And he will always be a real villain, but I'm going to add another one. The whole hood. Y'all watch Craig get his motherfucking ass whooped by this dude. First off, Smokey so hoe, and Miss Jones the realest one. Smokey a hoe because look at bruh face when Craig handed that gun over to his pops.
This nigga's scared!
Yeah, shaking your head because you know without that gun, it's really over with for bruh. And to me, it revealed that you for sure wasn't gonna help.
Hell no.
Put the gun down, son.
Man, hell nah, Mr. Jones. Fish fillet forehead ass nigga.
Shoot that thing, man. You mean this? You see how big that man? Look at this. I told my old family. I swear to God, I'm like, yo, if I ever had to fight a D-boy ass nigga and he slammed me on the car, and y'all don't jump in. Oh, the fight over after that. Like, if y'all don't jump in, man, I'm going to be pissed at y'all, and I'm going to want to fight every last one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I did my thing with Debo, but he slammed me on the car. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of it, you know?
Let him be a man!
Getting choked out by a big bully ass nigga, all y'all scared of ain't part of being a man, bro. At this point, the man slapped the shit out of 2 women, robbed motherfuckers, punched the nigga for a bite. Boy, y'all should have jumped his ass.
Word.
Not stand and watch talking about.
Come on, Craig! Come on,
And I mean kick up dirt when you kicking him in his ass, too.
Craig!
Ain't no come on, man. Sea creature looking at nigga. Debo built like a monster. All y'all should have helped Craig. Man, shit. What Gucci say?
Ain't no one-on-one, nigga. He swing, I hit you.
Exactly. Because in real life, this fight would have ended with Craig being choked out.
Word.
Mom!
That's right. That's right. Call for your mama.
This man Craig had to stand up to a whole monster because of Debbie.
Shut your little punk ass up, nigga, before I drop you like I did this bitch.
And that's mainly why. You can say what you want. But Debbie would have had to throw that net for my pain and suffering. Fuck off.
I'm pretty sure Deb gave him some, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some yams and some mouth right along with it. I mean, if I get my ass kicked for I need something. I don't want you to be like, I ain't asked you to do it. You know what? All right.
Something else I want to talk about with Mr. Jones. This scene right here.
You kids that did nothing but punks. Sissified. So quick to pick up a gun. You're scared to take an ass whipping.
Okay, I don't think anything's wrong with the message, but at the same time, something that I never understood growing up was the simple fact that they will say that about the generation that's doing all the shooting now, but we never talk about the start. And 9 times out of 10, the person that's saying this to a young person, it started with y'all's generation. Why is that never acknowledged?
Yo, I had this conversation with my uncle, yo. They're like, man, they wasn't doing all that like they was back, like they is now back then. I'm like, you was a goddamn lie. They was murking motherfuckers just like it is now. Man, please.
It didn't just start with us.
Right.
The guns didn't just start with us. A lot of us was born into it.
Right.
Why are there so many stories of older people? Like, for instance, my parents. My mom had a story where these guys got in a fight back in the day, and one guy said, "Be here when I get back." Where the other guy was and blew his head off. Mm-hmm. So y'all went from fighting in y'all generation to blowing folks' head off.
Right. You better preach, man.
I think it's interesting to always put a message like that in a movie where you kind of down the next generation.
Right.
However, y'all don't talk about the start. And 9 times out of 10, it started with y'all generation. Mm-hmm. Even with the gangs. Mm-hmm. Y'all started out fist fighting. Eventually, somebody dropped their nuts, did some dumb shit, brought a gun to the fist fight, and shot somebody.
Yeah.
Creating war for the next few years. It's always been like that from generation to generation.
It always started with a weapon, but it wasn't no gun. He had hands, bats, knives, 2x4s, bottles, chains, and some more stuff. The pistol been here. Yeah.
And I want to be clear again. I don't think Mr. Jones is wrong. I think he's 100% right. However, I would love to see a movie where the young person finally rebuttals that type of message. Ooh. Especially being told something like that for years. We've never really acknowledged that this shit happens from generation to generation.
Absolutely.
And it happened in some of y'all's generation too.
Absolutely.
Everything wasn't always about a fight in some of y'all's generation.
Right.
And when you got older, it probably evolved. Just like it did for us. Coming in at number 4, Juice. When it comes to Juice, we all know the real villain is Bishop's serial killing ass.
I am crazy. But you know what else? I don't give a fuck.
You only said that because you had the pistol on you.
Let's be nice. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it.
I believe Bishop's friends definitely played a role in the monster that he became. They don't get 100% of the credit at all, but they definitely did contribute to it. I think that Bishop was already one that had low self-esteem. He wasn't the most confident. You didn't see him trying to go after the girls. I think that man wanted power.
True.
And he obtained power through fear. Once he realized y'all was scared of him, but he just treated y'all like the hoes y'all kind of was.
Go in, do what we gotta do, and jet.
And then I understand where he comes from. Like, yo, we always running from somebody. Why don't we just stand and fight? No, man. We gotta go. We gotta run, man. You gonna keep running.
Fuck out of here.
I think that'll work. Yo, what about the cops, man? Bishop checked it out.
Even in that scene alone, I think that had they all stepped up, the 3 of them alone, and told him, bro, we not doing this, it would have forced him to have to redo his plan.
True.
He already wasn't somebody that wanted to do it alone. This is why you kept peer pressuring the other 3 to do it. Mm-hmm. It went from all of us wanting to do it to accept Q to people starting to really come alive and see Bishop for what he was. But by the time y'all realized what he was, you realized the monster that you contributed to. Mm-hmm. Coming in at number 3, Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins.
That's my movie.
I love this movie.
Me too.
Definitely some truths in here, but getting to it, when you watch this movie, they portray Sid the Entertainer's character as the villain.
We already know who the villain, man. God rest his soul, James Earl Jones, man.
Beautiful fiance, great son.
She was fine, man.
Finally winning, man. Don't even matter that you can never beat me or nothing.
Big Yo's. Bro, because bro was arrogant as hell. So rightfully so.
He was.
However, we have to throw Roscoe Pops. And truthfully, his whole family are all the real villains.
Facts.
My grandson's father, Dr. R.J. Stevens. Been a long time, Dr. Stevens.
Damn, he gone.
That's just a stage name.
Yeah.
Mufasa's gone, man. Shit. Darth Vader is gone, man.
You ain't seen your son in about 9-10 years. So instead of hugging and embracing your son, you decide to insult him.
Facts.
Acknowledge his child but insult his name as though he ain't doing shit in the world. But when Clyde bring his big back ass there, you happy to see him.
Facts.
I ain't even trying to be green when I say this, but bro, he ain't even your son. And see, to me, right there, that's messed up.
And then you did it in front of him. Like, god damn. Like, that's how you feel? And I see why he snapped on him at that part. Like, yo, you made me feel like I wasn't even your son, bruh. Then everybody looking at him like he crazy. He admitted it. God damn it.
Embrace that you gave his cousin is the same embrace you should have gave your kid you ain't seen in 9 years. It's like watching this movie back as an adult, you got to feel bad for Roscoe.
Facts.
Because you know he dealt with neglect in the form of your daddy not really taking anything serious. And who would want to deal with their parent not taking their accomplishment serious? TV show is not something that everybody gets.
Mm-hmm.
That's something you need to show your child love with. That's something you need to show them, hey, I'm proud of you. Mm-hmm. And for him to not even get that moment from him, I know that shit hurt.
Right.
I just think it's crazy that you treated him like he was the adopted one.
Mm.
And this happens in plenty of families across the nation. It's something that's sad to see. You make somebody feel like a black swan, that black sheep of the family. Like they not supposed to be there. And I got to put his whole family in this too. Because just the whole way that they treated him and insulted him. It took him going the fuck off on his pops for all y'all to see just how serious and fed up he just was.
Thank you.
However, his pop's the real villain. It's a lot of parents out there like that, especially fathers. You don't take what your kid does serious. For whatever reason, you just don't acknowledge them in a way that a father should.
Wow. Yep.
And it just sucks. You pushed your son away.
Yep. You preaching.
However, I do have to add Roscoe to this list as well. Just because you let Bianca treat your son like he was a piece of shit.
Word.
He came second in situations where he should have came first. And my thing is, you've been through something like that. You've been through a situation like that. You should have went through all the steps to not repeat the same thing that's happening to you by any means, at any level, even if it's the smallest of levels. You work to not let that shit happen to the next generation. And one thing I can say is some people do have kids, get with a person that they feel like they might be lucky to be with, and you overlook a bunch of shit that you shouldn't. And that's kind of how I feel like Roscoe was. Coming in at number 2, why did I get married? Now, I'll be honest. Why did I get married? Damn near all the people except maybe Sheila are all some type of villain. When we look at this movie, every one of the couples are arguably some form of piece of shit within their relationships. They all contributed to each one of their households being in a mess, but that's not the aspect that I want to look at this time, at least.
Why can't this single woman go out with this single man?
Can we just drop this, please? I'm so agreeing with Diane right now.
This scene right here, to me, is why Patricia and Diane are the real villains, bro. Look at it from a friend aspect. It's really no way y'all let a friend come to a cabin where y'all know she being cheated on, and Buddy brought his mistress.
Most of Tyler Perry movies don't make no damn sense anyway. Like, you know damn well if you gonna be sitting there and her friends know about this, that shit gonna get put in the forefront from the jump. You ain't gonna wait till you get here and then automatically out of nowhere you do this grand entrance of a fucking reveal. Like, no. And then that bottle across the head, she might have stabbed his ass, like, if anything.
But like, Angela was the friend that would probably fight and would have whooped Trina's ass for even trying to make it through that door. However, you got Diane and Patricia over here trying to suppress the whole thing. And to me, it was personally because they wanted to have a good time on their vacation. Man, fuck that vacation.
Facts.
No, as a matter of fact, let me get another drink so Mike can tell us why Trina can't go with Troy.
I believe when you're friends and you don't let some shit like this happen, even if you don't like it, even if it can cost you a vacation, having her sitting there knowing she getting cheated on is crazy to me.
Angela was a real one though, man. She was crazy as a motherfucker, but I liked her the most.
And to me, they kept trying to suppress Angela because they didn't want the drama and wanted to just enjoy their vacation. And to that, I say, hell no.
Facts.
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no.
So I'll ask y'all, if your friend had you sitting here looking stupid, knowing what's going on, knowing they sitting on their info, would you continue to be friends with them after the fact? I'll answer it for you. Hell no. And even if you chose to continue being friends with that person, that relationship wouldn't be close and you would probably fuck with them from a distance.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Either which way, when you find out that your friend let you sit on some shit like that and didn't come to your defense or didn't let you know and let you go through that whole time, knowing that you was probably naive, once you find out, bro, that's going to change the way that you look at them. You're not going to feel the same. I'm just not going to believe it.
Yeah.
Also, we already know Mike the biggest villain. Obviously, bro.
Y'all talking about me? You put my secret out there. Let's put everybody's secret on the table, shall we?
Nigga, no one else told your business but one person. You end up grabbing the K and spraying that motherfucker at everybody at the table.
But he's that kind of dude. Like, oh yeah? Oh, that's what time it is? Oh, let me throw this drawer 4 now. Matter of fact, another drawer 4 now. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody finna eat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Bro, nobody, you didn't have to do this at all. Hey, Sheila, also, why would you tell any of these folks fucking business to someone you arguably know don't fuck with you like that? That's strange behavior. Coming in at number 1, acrimony. When it comes to this movie, it's one of the worst Tyler Perry movies of all time. Movie a bag ass, bro. But I'll say that for my next trash video because it's going on the trash countdown.
You're fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airway.
I'm just gonna try to keep this, like, I'm gonna try and keep from ripping this whole movie apart just so I can save it and have some content for that countdown. So I'll go to some of the arguments that usually come with this movie. Argument number 1, she gave him everything. 10 million wasn't enough for the lost time. To that I say,
are you serious? That's your argument? Hold on, let me hear what he got to say.
Most people don't have $1,000 in their bank account.
You gonna sit there and say $10 million ain't help with nothing? But he ain't just give her $10 million. He gave her mother's house back as well. Paid off. If that was the case, she wouldn't have got her sex ass back around there trying to get with him at the apartment with the new girl. But then the thing is, girl, you broke up with him. You let your dumbass sisters talk you out of leaving this man. He wasn't perfect. Of course he wasn't. But you broke up with him.
How in the fuck is 10 million not enough for a person that ain't have nearly 10 million in their account already?
She was in the negative.
And if I'm being honest, women make this argument, so it lets me know there's a line between crazy ass women and sane women, because a sane woman would probably still be pissed. But once she see all them zeros, she gladly go about her business, not care, and do what she's supposed to do in life. You can now wake up and do whatever you want to do. You ain't got to work. You got life-changing money.
If that's the case, I'll take that damn 10 million. I'll take that damn house. If he gave it to me, I'd have been happy than a mug, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, know what I'm saying? All right, hug it out. All right, you can leave now. I appreciate you, brother. Man, whatever.
That's life-changing money. So you mean to tell me you gonna be worried about somebody that you just gave up on and chose to leave? That don't make sense.
Oh, God. Thank you.
Argument number 2. He used her. Yeah, I gotta get the fuck out of here with that one. That argument, because if that's the case, women use men on a daily basis. In reality, they were in a relationship. They were married, and the gender roles were just reversed. She was the breadwinner supporting him while he was doing something that's not fucking normal. Also, he's doing something that's that, you know, can quite literally change y'all's life overnight. It wasn't like bro was a rapper and he was trash as hell.
Traffic, looking for my chapstick, feeling kind of caustic. There's a boy Maverick.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
And he out, you know, trying to stay out all night at the club, knowing he ain't rapping. But he was a smart dude. And to me, the person that uses you still ain't staying for 20 plus years. They damn sure ain't writing you a $10 million check after you made the decision to leave when they didn't want you to. Sound like he had her part of the plan the whole time. Like literally. It seemed like he was going to make her be straight in life regardless. Another argument. He's the reason she can't have a baby. My nigga, was we watching the same movie? Because it looked like to me she can't have kids because she did some crazy shit because she couldn't control herself. You tried to kill 2 niggas. I'm just saying.
I understand, but he was foul on that end. He was foul on that end. And you never know where people gonna take it, but yeah.
Then y'all say some of this shit like they were just boyfriend and girlfriend. Man, these folks was married and took vows. They both supposed to have each other. Yes, bruh did cheat. When he was in college, they was young. You decided to stay with this man and you spent 20 plus years with him, knowing what he was doing. When you doing something unconventional like that, to me, it's just kind of like YouTube, bro. It could take you 2 years. It could take you a year. Also, it can be a overnight situation. You knew that even when he was talking to you about the battery. Whenever that battery hit, it's gonna be a wrap. Y'all gonna be rich. Which is why when you was trying to leave, bro didn't want you to leave.
Facts.
Also, I also think that no amount of money should have made her want him back. However, when that battery did hit, she immediately wanted bruh again.
Yep.
Acting like she didn't give up.
Yep.
Another argument. No one wants to see the man that they gave everything to give it to the next girl. Then why?
Why? Yeah.
Why did she break up with him?
Answer the question. Why did she break up with him, man? She could have had it. She could have had it all. But she listened to her dumbass sisters. You know what I'm saying? And then they dogged the hell out of they men. They was a bunch of bitches anyway.
Yeah, that would make sense if he broke up with you and that's exactly what happened. But that's not really what happened.
And then he didn't have to give you shit. You broke up with him. He ain't had to give you a damn dime. But he did it.
Broke up with him. And first off, when you break up with someone, you saying you done. Why in the fuck would you assume that the dream you had or the dream y'all had was only yours? What did you expect that man to do? Not get with someone else? That's a stupid ass argument. Also, that crazy ass line comes up again. One that is crazy will ignore the fact that she was listening to her garbage ass sisters that weren't happy even in their own relationships. Y'all will keep sitting right here bringing up everything that he did wrong when in all actuality they was just in a relationship. However, y'all won't sit right here and acknowledge how she totally fucking played herself. Listening to people that's unhappy. You don't be in a relationship and listen to unhappy people. It's only gonna make you unhappy.
Oh my God. This man preaching. He preaching.
With these bastards, and I listen to you.
Yup, and she knew damn well she messed up and gave up too early based off letting the wrong motherfuckers in your ear. Now, could Buddy have gotten another job while he was with her? Yeah, he probably could have. Yes, but she allowed some of that shit. Should he have cheated on her when they were younger? Nah, he shouldn't. That was wrong. It ain't never no excuse for that. But I believe intentions are everything. And I think making it successful and giving her that 10 mil, keep in mind, he went and found her to give her that 10 mil. He didn't want them to break up. His intentions were clearly always to have her a part of the plan. So when y'all make this argument that he did her dirty, Bruh gave her poor ass $10 million and the house back. He made up for everything that he lost, except time. But you got $10 million, bruh. Shut the man, bro. All right, bro. Y'all gonna make me mad. I think it's a lot more to talk about with this movie. I'm definitely gonna put this on the trash countdown. I think TP set us back 400 years with this one.
Oh my God.
Let me see my new granddog. Say hi, Grandma. You're feeding him Blue Buffalo, right?
Now we got pure.
What's up, y'all? It's DD Conway, and I'm back with a.
Alright, y'all, we back. That last one, bro, like, it's something about, like, to me, and I say it, and I'm gonna say it again. One of Tyler Perry's best movies was The Family That Prays. It didn't feel like a Tyler Perry movie. It did not. Mia Culpa was trash. A Fall from Grace was trash. But it was better than Mia Culpa. A Fall from Grace had a nice little twist at the end. But at the end of the day, that I don't know what it is about black trauma for him. It's goofy. Why Did I Get Married? It was decent, but it wasn't realistic. Acrimony, that was not realistic. Not in my book. I don't feel it was realistic. What black woman you know, or woman in general, well, I don't know, matter of fact, there probably is some women out there, but this man gave her back 10 million. Gave her 10 million. More money than she had before with the trust fund her grandmother left her and the house. Gave her $10 million after she broke up with him. And the house. But see, this is what I be saying. Single people want you to stay single. Not all single people, but the goofy ass single people. And also people that be in relationships be running a man or woman ragged. Because her sisters wasn't shit. They took over damn near her whole life when she was younger. Talking to people all crazy. Like, no, he's a bum. Get him away. But yet, when that battery hit, all of a sudden, we rich. No, bitch. I'm rich. I got the money. All right? Man, be careful who you listen to, man. Now I get it. He messed up. And the thing is, he cheated on her like just when she was in college. He was doing what he can. It's just the fact he didn't give up on his battery, which I know is going to take some time. Like, you're going to have to work and stuff like that. What happened. But he stuck it out. Some people can't stick it out that long. But when it hit, well, you broke up before it even hit. But when it did, you wanted him back. It's over with. You didn't want him. You did not want him. Listening to your sisters. But man, I agree with a lot of these, man. I agree with a lot of them they were saying. Now, with the one in Juice, I felt like Bishop just got tired of getting punked in some more stuff. And he like, you know what? I'm tired of this, bro. You know, like, and y'all just going along with it. Like, nah, I ain't running no more. They're like, man, no, we gotta do it. Then he's, like he said, he found them weak. We're like, I bet. I'm taking over power now. And that's what happens, man. When somebody get like that, man, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. But yeah, man. Yo, if y'all like this one, smash the like button for your boy. Comment down below what y'all thought. Share the video and also subscribe to the channel for your boy. And if you have not yet, go and subscribe to DD Conway's Nostalgic Lounge. and show that man all the love in the world, man, because these compilations is dope. I like it. I like the way dude think on a lot of these movies, because I be thinking the same way. But yeah, man, we out this piece. Peace, love, blessings. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.